He's not a gangster. I can talk for that. I can speak for him. He's my first son.
So you feel like he's 100% innocent?
I know that for sure, and I can say yes, 100% innocent.
You feel like your life currently under threat?
Of course. That's why I'm here. Me have to run me left my own little country where me love so much, bro. See a politician and police. They don't want to get where you live.
Is there something that could be worked out where Squash could be saved from deportation?
I want to tell you something. When I used to work with them, they tell me that me not have nobody can defend me, you know. That's what Omar Collins tell me. So me not have nobody me can go to. So me can't go to that touch and come a fight against me. So me not nobody to talk to. So nobody now go defend the team. So because one of them working as one, bro. So if a police can tell me that, so me not have nobody to defend me again. That means the system is against me.
So is it that you've lost all hope?
Me lost all hopes in them. That's why I'm here, bro. Because them want to kill my son. Them want to kill me because they come after me shop to burn down my place and to get rid of me out of my own community. After all the good one I do.
You welcome back to The Fix. It's going on here with Ari and Javi. Right now we're joined via satellite a very special guest, father of Mr. Whitaker, Squash 6 boss, Mr. Whitaker himself in the building via satellite. Blessings to you, sir.
Blessing, King.
Bless.
First of all, thank you for joining us.
You're welcome.
Yeah, when
You're most
Naro
welcome.
message and say, guess who wanted to talk, want to come on the program, and I'm like, who? He's like, Squash that. And I was like, what? Really?
Mr. Whitaker?
Mr. Whitaker, but so I was even like, are you sure? Are you sure it's Squash Dad? So how can we prove that you're Squash Dad?
All right, the world can tell you. Nobody know of me. I'm not a media person.
Right.
That's why no one ever heard of me. I always behind, but that's the way it is. That's the way I am. To the eclectic spirit of prophecy, that keep me. So I always trod with the spirit. Right. So I always going to be behind. I'm not going to be up front.
Okay, so you're not in the entertainment industry any at all. You were or we weren't? Like
We all in the industry.
okay.
Right.
So
you-
I am a man
what's
that
your what
always
you
behind.
do? Like did you manage Squash? Like what was your role in the entertainment industry?
I'm an advisor,
Okay.
Advisor.
To Squash.
Right. Right. All the six of them always there for them
Okay.
to advise them in the right way,
Okay.
to take the right path.
How did you get involved? How did you Squash get involved in music from your vantage point? You being his father.
Did you
All right,
usher him
travel
in?
long far away. They start off with dancing. My this little brother,
Yeah.
Weenie. Yeah. And Weenie passed away, Squash there. So him alone, he just take up the music. The music was there from morning, so he just endorsed it by himself. Right. But him and my little brother, they was the crew because they started off and now Squash have it by himself and take the baton and run by himself. So that's where it coming from, a far away from the age of about 14 them start to do them little thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And were
Yeah,
you
till them reach
always
17 come up.
Yeah,
But
and were
along
you
with-
always supportive, like, or
Yeah,
in agreement
always.
with
First when them
that?
start with the dancing, I wasn't supporting them, but when I see that it gets so effective, and people start to call upon me and I see them start to collect them little checks and all of that, because they used to go out and dance. So I said, all right, looking good. It's like your pathway became holding from your own pathway. That's apart from it. So I said, all right, go ahead and do them thing.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So no, when throughout all of that now we saw he got his start. We see him bust, and then we saw the rise of the six movement. Now what you can tell about the six from your vantage on
the
the
six.
movement there?
The six now is a far way again. Me and the mother get six boys,
Okay.
which is Shelly. Yeah, six boys. So that's the way the six, they call themselves six, because we always say six boys. So we say six. And then six come with automatically with the spirit of prophecy again, where God have revealed certain things to me, and he always using the number six to me, like Revelation 6, 9 to 11, so we use that as a caption also. But the real main part of it is the Six Boys.
Okay.
So they just call themselves the Six, right?
Oh.
That's the way the Six did come.
So
But-
what is the idea though that the six is a gang thing? So why people think that?
No, the Six is not a gang.
Mm.
There, you have to understand. I did have a son named Daniel. Right, he was the bad one. I'm not afraid to say that, because why he gets so bad though? He stand up. You see, when his brother died, I got 4 sons die for Shelly. I lose 4 sons.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I lose a lot, bro.
Oh my God. I'm so
Yeah,
sorry.
so these sons grow with stigma, bro.
Uh,
The first son died by gunshot.
Jaja.
Where a gang member, bad man in the community.
yeah.
And they were very small. And that guy, my first son died at the age of 17.
Wow. Wow.
Right.
Let's just talk about it because you're Jamaican, but obviously we're not talking to you in person because you're overseas. So is that a reason why and I guess many people feel like you guys fled, Squash fled Jamaica because of violence? Because as you talk about you losing 4 sons, that must be traumatic, and yes, from what you're saying is because of violence in the community.
Yeah, violence in the community, but it's far on that, because there are other people behind the violence. Like I can call police is behind it. The politician them is behind it. I'm not afraid to talk.
Wow.
So it's coming from a distance.
Wow.
Because Daniel, which he got bad, he died by the police.
Okay.
Right? And then it's like they want Six now to purchase certain things, like to take up his spot. But Six never do that. Six continue with his music. He never lead a gang.
So
He's not a
Six is
gangster.
Squash. That's who we're from.
Right,
Okay.
right.
Okay.
He wasn't a gang leader. He was a music leader. If you notice, he bursts a lot of artists. Where will you find time to associate yourself with gang when you are dealing with so many music and attending to so many people to put out in the world? Right now you see him have a lot of people out there, a lot of musicians, Malidan, everybody out there. Right, he do a lot. But you have to understand where it's coming from. Right. I used to be working for the community. I do community service work.
Okay.
All right. So I'm gonna tell you, I think I do a lot of community service for South Spring. And I worked, done sorry for the youths, and I work with so many intervention, getting a studio jump set for the community, and the politician take it away from me, from the community, so that keep up the youths. Because I see and tell them that, I tell Dr. Chang that music can heal the youths, and every community take a youth what do music and take another youth and put them together and make them do a collab. You'll get unity.
Hold on, they said Dr. Chang, you spoke directly to him?
Yeah, I spoke to him. He's my minister.
So you said
Yeah,
they took
I
it
work
away
for
from you?
Huh?
They took that away from you? That's what you said?
Yeah, he took it away from me and from the community.
Why? Was there an explanation given?
No explanation. Nothing at all.
So them take it, or them take it.
For the youth, for the community. I work towards it and get it for the community. To get the youth together, to unite. So they take it away, so there is no unity, bro.
So hold on there. Apart from doing these things, a question I want to ask you from earlier. You said that your son or a couple of your son them got involved and mixed up in badness and them thing there. What were you doing to make sure that they stayed out of it or they got out of it?
That's the way it is. I create this thing like working with these intervention.
Okay.
Right. Create peace in the community. There was no peace like then. And I create that in the community.
I guess I ask that I mean on more on a personal level. You being a father to them, like that is for the community. But what were you saying and and speaking to them about their involvement in badness? Like, were you talking to them directly and say, yo, son, come
Of
out of
course.
this?
Of course, of course. But Daniel now, he grew up like he was out of control. Right. That's the bad one that the police have killed. He grew up with this stigma, seeing his brother died. You know, so he grew up, he don't talk much. And so I cannot be here to tell what's inside of it. It's was like when he come and start to do things, I hear that he start to do things. So I talk to him at all times. I even go to the police and talk to them, talk to him at all times as a father to a son. Squash always listen. That's why you see him always stick to his music. So he's a leader of musicians. He's not a gangster. I can talk for that. I can speak for him. He's my first son.
All right, now that we're here now, you're speaking about Squash. There's always been this label attached to him. I guess you kind of give a backdrop to why the label or stigma attached to him. And now we've seen what the situation that is currently
the US government has called him the leader of an international
transnational gang.
Right, and that's a lie.
That's a
because
lie.
They cannot get him to do what they want to.
So what is it that they want him to do?
What they want him to do is like they want him to lead a gang.
They want him to.
It's not happening. He's using a music gang, which is musical. Everybody that's around him associated with his music. Atto, you see, Shabdan, one of them turn musician. Producers, he burst a lot of producers, promoters, musicians. That's what he did.
Only people would see that and say, he's using the music as a front for the criminal activities that he's allegedly a part of. You know, when you say a while ago that they want him to lead a gang, why is it that they would want him to lead a gang?
Because when I tell them to let the youths from the community come together to form a formation to do collabs, they don't want that. That brings unity to the community. So if you don't use other youths from the other community to get them to make one impact, you will never get peace. So the youth they will always scattered. And the mind will always fatigue, and you will always have somebody behind shooting someone to create violence. So even that could no one then you hear somebody die around the corner. Where that coming from? And then what caused all of this? When I working with the intervention them, I make sure I go around and go to every post that creating and fighting the war. And that was when it lead to Dr. Chang's hand. So he used that again. He started to fight evil against me, working for him. So he cut down to my son. He started to plague on my children. Because what? I showed him up in the peace, which he never want. These interventions I used to go around to create peace, like PMI, SDC, I use them, global and other foreign intervention.
Yeah, PM the
And we
peace management
we bring them in the community to speak with the youths, and then it come over the TV. Dr. Chang never want that.
Yeah. Okay.
But Mr.
So it creates a chaos. So he start to take second me have to police even come to try to burn down my business.
Wow.
Yeah, police.
Try to like
police.
how them try to do that, like how?
When we gone to my bed, them come overnight, light the place of fire, we don't lick of fire. Somebody up at the top call me and tell me, say, police them in shop. And then light fire in there, then see fire in there. And me run, come up and come out the fire. As me run, come up then drive off.
Wow.
So why you feel like you're getting in such a fight?
Excuse me?
Why you feel like you're getting so much of a fight within the community from the police?
Yeah, because I showed up Dr. Chang warrior gang. Use the intervention. All right, I use the intervention. SDC, PMI to go around in the communities where the youth are affiliated with gangs. Right, so I go into these communities, and when it lead to Dr. Chang. When the investigation showed him up, he don't like that.
Wow, Mr. Whitaker, these are serious allegations, you know.
I know that.
Yeah. So, I mean, is there any, I mean, I'm sure probably people are saying that, well, you know, you're just talking from your perspective and, you know, the government and I guess the police force are talking from, will have their perspective. So is there proof that you have of this, like, you know, of Mr. Chang and the police?
Yeah, I even reported to Indicom.
Okay.
I even dropped the case because they get scared. My life
Wow.
was in danger.
Wow.
I submit me get for run come America.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow. My
I'm
God.
going to tell them 5:30, I'm going to tell them to come with. Because they want to kill him too.
Yeah, no, yeah,
For
because
no reason.
no, because that was what I what we've heard in, you know, in the space, said that Squash pretty much was in hiding, especially in Jamaica. So like he had to flee. So you know, the police too.
Yeah, see, after because every minute the police them lock him up for no reason at all. Without a charge, what are you doing? You're taking set on the man.
Yeah, we all know of rogue cops and we know we have bad politicians, but I think for the most
That's
part
what they are.
Yeah, but we have oversight, and as they say, you made a complaint to Indicom, but like
Right.
you know, people would say that then they wouldn't be targeting, like it wouldn't be this whole conspiracy to really come after the Whitaker family if they didn't have evidence or proof of being involved in some sort of illegal activity.
They don't have any evidence or anything. If they have evidence, they would send him a prison already. That's the way my son died too, Daniel. He was reporting 5 days a week or 6 days a week. And then police still kill him, but you're still reporting. You have him in the hand and them still kill him. That's wickedness. You're reporting to the police 5, 6 days a week and them still kill you.
Well, I
That's
didn't know.
wickedness.
I don't know about your son. So you know, and we in Kingston, so we don't really know about what's happening in Mobile.
Right, you don't know. So
Right.
if I don't tell you, you will never know.
Right.
So there is some ears have to open and lead somewhere, somehow.
Yeah, but many people really truly believe that, you know, that Squash is this mastermind, this head, as we say, of a transnational organized crime unit.
Because this
you
past
know?
local now, this gone to the
Yes,
feds, this
yes.
gone to FBI.
International, right.
So
So-
I
Right,
mean,
bro.
would American police be a part of this conspiracy as well?
All police work together.
Okay.
Right. All police work together. They are the government. And Jamaican police is no
I
good.
think Andrew Holness would disagree with you, but okay.
Yeah, he would have to because he is corruption. He's corrupt. I used to love Andrew the first time Andrew come in and I vote for Andrew. But you see when Andrew start going with him things and I start to see what Andrew out to do, I change my mind totally from him. Yeah,
Wow.
he's a murderer. He is a murderer.
Sir, you are living in Florida. We're not.
I'm a
You can't run
Jamaican,
from
you know.
the cops.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
but
but I'm a Jamaican.
You look like you're not planning for come back out here.
Well, the world is so big, you know.
Yeah.
Africa is mine. It's my home.
Mr.
Right.
Whitaker, earlier you said that it's not true. It's a lie that Squash is the leader of a transnational gang. Do you have proof
No,
of
can't
that?
trust it all gang. No, not a gang. A music group.
Do you have
If
proof?
didn't
Like how
hear
you can
that he was
prove?
a gang leader, you didn't hear how much people that dead. He would have the traffic guns. I know them can't find none of them. Them man not do them mess up there, bro. People who doing themselves cocaine and everything, they wealthy up themselves with guns and control turf.
Yeah.
Tell me which turf Squash control.
Allegedly,
Florida.
he control turf in Florida, allegedly.
South Florida.
No, he don't control no turf.
But
No.
but they said that is it true that when the police, Florida police arrested him, it was for ammunition and guns?
He never have them. They find nothing with him. It was in the car compartment.
Yeah, so that's
And-
if it wasn't on his person, but it was in his
His vehicle.
Right, but I know him alone in the car.
Okay. True, fair, yeah.
Right, I know him alone. And the other youth were in the car now that they not charge him, they not take nothing from him, they just have Squash as a point, like they want to hold on for him to do certain things. Run, go take DNA test and everything, and not come true. That's wrong, bro.
So you're saying that
And the
squash
police, no, get this straight. The police that did it, he is a Jamaican police.
Oh,
He's a Jamaican.
well, we never know
So you must see
this.
where the corruption coming from. He is a Jamaican.
Oh, you know that?
Me know that.
There's just
Then I
something you're
have to tell you that.
speculating or you know for sure, say man.
I'm investigating.
Oh.
I work on the ground, sir. I do community service.
Is that a euphemism? Community service? Like, is it code for something else? I feel like that's code. I feel like that's code, like, you know? Yeah.
When you do community service, you know a lot of things are going on.
Okay. All right. Fair.
So
True.
what is the G City gang?
Huh?
What is the G City gang?
G City gang?
Yeah. They said that Squash is the so-called leader of the G City gang.
No, I always tell them that name is not a nice name. I always tell them that it's God's children.
Huh?
I told the police even asked me what's the meaning of G City, if a gun city or what. I said no, it's God's children. They are God's children.
God's children
But
city.
you got in everything. All right, look, you have Gaza. Listen to me. You have Gaza make a stigma for himself, right?
Yeah.
Everybody can take on that and say, Gaza, you see Gaza print up for enough corners, not?
Yeah.
Right. If Six come and make a stigma for himself, that is a problem?
No, but if it's gang and gang affiliated and, you know, trying to represent for
No,
a gang.
it's not a gang affiliated. Even on the Gaza, you have people that say them are Gaza, them have them own gang. Them are gang leader too.
Oh.
Right. Right. So it's our one take it and determine it. And all them want to paste it and put it on a picture. It's a picture them a paint. When they're fighting against you, know, them paint bad picture against you, know, bro.
But,
True,
but there have been members of the G City gang that people that have been arrested and charged and people have connected them to
Daniel
criminal
is the
activity.
one that Daniel was the one that he was the gang. Daniel, the one that died. Not Six.
So
Because
you're just
his
saying
name
Daniel.
G-Man.
You're saying
His
that
name
Daniel.
His name is G-Man. That's the way this G City come.
Oh.
Because his name G-Man.
Okay.
The police know that.
Okay.
Right.
So G
When
City.
he died, that one, that G City died too. That's why you only hear about Six. So you cannot take the other brother thing and put on the other brother.
That me just about to ask if you feel like the sins of that brother is following, Squash.
Yeah, that's what they are
And
doing.
the family.
And the three other sons
And
that
the
died.
family and put it in place. That's the picture that they're painting, bro. Right, and that's no good.
The two other, so you're saying that Daniel was killed by the police. Your two other sons who were killed, or three other sons were killed. Was it by police interference or was it by gang
one by
members
gang
of the
leader,
community?
one by gang leader and one by another gunman cross another play in another community. Daniel was trying to create peace in Salt Spring.
Okay.
That is the bad one. And even when he died, they say he was one of the best youth they ever know because he was creating peace. All old people love him and he never like the rap people and they give nobody nothing. Him not do them something. Him just like would have defend him community. That's what I see him used to do. But all these times say you are going down the wrong path, son. Right, but him now becomes a gunman. We can't control him anymore, Me can't talk to him.
Yeah,
And the
but
other sons too, like even them, like they see what happened to Daniel, the eldest son.
Yeah, if you notice, Squash come out good, Bobby come out good too. Right, so I always behind them and have them in my hands like that.
So you say, oh, you mean the remaining two, Squash and Bobby, right? Okay,
Right, and I have got a sons too.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
you ever benefited from Daniel's activities?
Benefit?
Yeah.
No.
Like him give you money and them thing.
No.
Him wouldn't offer?
No. He never offered me $1 yet.
No.
Never. Between me and you and God, I never.
Yeah. You seem like a religious person, and I mean,
Yes, I am.
you seem like you've had, or you have the best of intentions. Like you say, you do community service, so that means you work directly in the community.
Yeah, because I love youth.
Yeah.
I love youth.
Yeah.
I don't like see youth die. All when my own die, I take it up on my responsibility to feed other youths that die.
Yeah.
And then my own still youth that die.
Yeah. 4. That's
So yes, if you know where I'm coming from.
yeah, no, I know. So the burden there. So I'll say, like, do you feel like you reach, is it that your 4 other sons who died, it was harder to reach them, but you think you've saved more people in the community versus your own sons?
Of course.
Yeah, okay. And you
Of
think
course.
is it what you think is effective, or what you think worked for you in saving these people? Why are you able to reach these other people in the community versus your own sons?
You see the affection, and when you see and know what's going on, you have to make an input. As a father, every youth respect me. They call the Jah our father Jah. So I get respect from them. So I always love youths because me cook. So when youth come and them hungry, me give them food. Them want food for trust, me trust them. So them always have that love there for me. So I just said, no. So I always care for you because I'm a father of many. 9 sons me getting on 2 that time.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you get the
Get
football
9 sons
team
and
for
2
real.
after, bro.
Nice.
So I'm a father, bro. So I always care for youths. Right.
So when was the last time you communicated with Squash?
I communicate with him. I even in lockup, he called me.
Okay.
Even he always called me and said, Daddy, when I heard your voice, I feel strength. Because I am always there for him. And I always there to encourage him. So it's like the encouragement.
Yeah. So when last, like a week ago, 2 weeks ago? Can you give us a time?
No, that's a few days ago.
Oh, a few days.
3 days ago.
How is he?
Yeah, I'm out.
We do communicate often.
No, how is he? Like,
Yeah,
how
is he
is he?
doing?
I mean, being in jail can be nice.
Well, he's there. No
I've
one
been
doing well
detained.
in jail. No one can do well in jail. You have to be there just stocked up.
Yeah.
But his tone of voice is okay. Him have confidence in what he's doing. He know that he's committing no crime or nothing. But that it's just the corruption. If you notice, 6 is touched with the spirit. He baptized, Daniel baptized, Squash baptized, and Rando baptized, the one that died. I get them baptized in
Oh,
the
a Christian family.
So what at what age?
At the age of in their teen. In their
Mr.
teen.
Whitaker, what happened?
That
Wasn't it?
Yeah.
What?
When
Why them never reach?
Yeah, when Squash backside and start sing about gun and bitches and them thing.
That is when he up in his age.
I'm not for doing that.
That means I'm not to do that. We can't control him again.
But it seems like throughout it all, you still supported him as long as he was musical focus and
Yes, and he's still musical focused. If you'll notice, listen to song them. He can see the future. The album that he just let out, listen to those songs. It's touched by the spirit, bro. He see the future, what is going to happen. And this is reality, bro. That's why he's getting a lot of fight. He is ordained by God. He is ordained. Right. And all God's children get fight.
We're taking a break out of this podcast. The big up Rims and Rims Limited, located at 31 Sackville Road, Vineyard Town, Kingston 3. They specialize in rims, from bike rims to truck rims. Also in white metal wielding, skimming, rotor disc brake, drum repairs, car mirrors, you name it, them do it. So big up Rayman and big up to Rims and Rims Limited, as I said, located at 31 Sackville Road, Vineyard Town. Big up. Let's get back to the podcast.
Where you think it was more challenging for Squash, in America or Jamaica?
It's challenging everywhere. When I check the circumstances, because in Jamaica they start to fight him. Now you have corrupted people. It's like they don't want to see you survive. So when the devil take a hold of you, and him track you, him not stop tracking you, don't care what means, he might you to tie your foot. Right, so you have to understand the spiritual with the physical.
So you feel like he's 100% innocent?
Pardon me?
You feel like he's 100% innocent?
innocent.
100%.
100% innocent. He's innocent now. I know that for sure. And I can say, yes, 100% innocent.
Okay. What do you make of like what the public and the media have to say about the matter? There's a lot been said on social
there's a
media,
lot been
the
said, and it
traditional
hurt
media.
my
Yeah.
feelings. It hurt my feelings, and that's why I said I need to come and talk to you, especially. I've been in your studio already when Bobby Six and Franco was there. The first interview
Right.
you have with them. I was there with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I like your energy.
Good
And
thanks.
from that day, I carry you with me.
God touch me too.
Thanks for that.
Well, God bless. God bless for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For
God
sure.
bless, bro.
But what's
God
the
bless you.
main thing where that said it bother about the media coverage and what people say out there? Boy,
Yeah, it's the evil lie they are telling.
Mm.
Because they know nothing at all. And you can see even some of the time you see the police they make even a lot of shitting lie. They are lied. When they are fighting, bro, they are fighting. This police, Jamaican police, are one of the most corrupted police we've known on earth. And government. Me no like them none at all. Then change my mind, they make my skin crawl. Let me see them.
Jaja.
Yeah, that's the way they make me feel.
Wow.
Me not have nothing credit to give them.
Man. Well, I mean, can you speak to one specific, like you said, there are many lies. And I guess the narrative of him, as you're saying that he's a gang leader, he's the leader of the six gang, the G City gang, the transnational thing, like, but what is a major lie you think that is going to be hard for people to change their mind from of squash?
Regardless these things about guns, if these people never making all these things, these youths wouldn't have these things to attend to. It's like making a movie and you're showing the youths them the movie. What are you expecting from these youths? Because you're showing something down in them, You put something at them. All these gun movie, you show them. What are you doing to the youths? You have to check the realistic of it. So when the youth them see all them things, them will sing about it.
I think it was wise of him to continue sing about it when them things are there surrounding him all these years.
No, it's not wise. That's why you see me even try to tell him, mix your song. Don't just do gun songs. Do good music.
And to be fair, he didn't do a whole heap of feel-good songs too.
And that's his biggest
Of
song.
course.
Yeah.
Of course, but people are not listening to those, bro.
No,
and
them
breeze.
Would I disagree with it?
Yeah, them do good.
Them feel good party song, and then listen to them, man.
Them do good, them work.
Yeah, man, they listen to them, but they're not giving them no credit. Right.
I feel like I think it's just that the gun song them, I feel like probably define in a people mind who he is. Like, him a gunman and him sing but like, him do a couple party song which we like, but I feel like the gun song them is what people use and say, so that who him be free, like, probably that how people pre.
All right. Jamaica. What Jamaica build up off of?
Sun, sea, and sand.
Yeah, some of that say the same thing.
Right. All the youths then, what Jamaican youths live by? Guns. It's a gun country. Right. Each youth what dying now, you see a lot of youth dying in Jamaica now.
Yeah.
What Andrew they grown and killed. What they are dying for?
Mr. Whitaker, you're saying these things. We live
I
here.
have to say it's logics. Right. You're pushing something at me and then you come take it back from me and kill me. That's wickedness, bro. You cannot feed me with corn and then you come back and take the corn and kill me over the corn. That's wickedness. You teach me about corn and me learn about corn and then me talk about corn, you come kill me about corn. You teach me already, Yeah, so these youths now, they learn so much. And Six Brain is a thick brain. If him see, let me tell you, if him see that, I see why I'm seeing at the community him sing about, I want him see the atmosphere around him sing about. Right, that's the way he is. His brain is very quick.
Yeah. Because you mentioned movies and you're saying that, young men And I guess women, young people are being fed a diet of badness and gun activity, gun culture. But then I would put it here like when Squash sing about that too, you don't think that is influencing young men in the community to pick up the
Yet
badness?
it influenced, but it is that the youth they want to hear. It's what you want, it's what's selling in the market, you know, it's what's selling. So he making money after that, so he continue with it. In the you don't sing that go out and kill nobody, you hear this and he might keep up that. You'll never hear that, bro. Him sing about what about scamming? Him sing about a lot of scamming. Right. Why you don't talk about the scamming part? And there is a Jamaica full of scammers. So yeah, so you have to sing. I want to see. And what's going on? It's reality, bro.
Can you speak towards his difficulties in getting booked for shows? Because I don't think he was getting booked for shows a lot. I think he was making a lot of music and doing a lot of music videos. But how difficult was him how difficult was it for him to be booked for shows, given this stigma attached to him?
All right, he wasn't having that really no stigma for his show. The city he did have a situation where he got married and everything, so he could never do certain things because he don't have a social. So you have to understand that. If you don't have a social, is have a work permit, you cannot work in America.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
By
see.
the
So you
way,
have to understand that.
was that a legit marriage or was one for
Yeah,
papers?
it's legit.
Like
It
him
legit.
love her, you meet her and think you like her.
Yeah, me and our wife, very close.
Me and him,
We-
him wife.
It's
Oh,
legit.
okay. Okay. What about Mama Six? You and Mama Six good?
Yeah, man, she good. We still talk.
What you think about her social media presence and what she going past? She's very active.
Well, sometimes me hear right, sometimes I just have to leave the media alone because now watch what the people or the crowd or the market I say, just leave it. She have this ignorance in her, you know. So she know like she lose so much skin. So she have been hurt too. So I mean, understand all of that. So sometimes she have to feel in order for she not stress out, she have to let it out. Right. I mean know her like that. But otherwise, she's a good woman.
Yeah.
Because many would
And
say
she
she
love
kind
people.
of, encourage or probably excuse it. So he's like, you're saying one thing and she's saying something completely different. So you have to like, who do we believe?
Say that again.
Who do we believe? Because she's on social media in a way that kind of be like, excuse the bad behavior in a sense, versus where you're coming and saying that, nothing like that is happening, innocent people, we're being persecuted. So it's like, who do we believe?
The truth can reveal itself. I have to just allow nature itself to reveal itself.
Yeah.
Right. So if you want to listen to her story and take it what for your word, it's yours. That's why I do community service. People must learn to investigate before they utter.
True.
Yeah.
Right. If you don't investigate, how are you going to answer? If you don't study, how are you going to pass?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's the problem, like there's so many
Right.
things
You
going.
copy and you copy foolishness and come and get teacher foolishness and the crowd run with it.
Yeah.
That's foolishness, bro.
Yeah. I want to ask you too, because you reveal yourself as a source of strength for Squash. And I know about that one song where I have him talk about the mental toll where I got through. Like, how is it for you witnessing that? Are your son going through all of this? Like, how is it for you? And if does it have a toll on you too?
Of course. But I am not this type of person that come out and blah, 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 blah. I'm more down to earth. I will talk to my father about it, which is the Almighty. And him keep my spirit. But now him said I should come and even say something. This is the first now I'm going to come on the media. Nobody knows me. That is the way it affect me now, and it really hurt me to see they're trying to bring down all my kids through the works of the devil. So I'm just trying to make a pause right there. So I want the people them to stop and check and recheck and go and check your reading and your just go and make some what is good for you to know what is right.
So I'm assuming that you see YouTube videos. I mean, I'm sure Politics watch or Sir P. He has done.
Yeah, them don't know what them are talk about, man.
Right, that's what I was asking. Like, so I'm sure you've seen videos.
Them love assume.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and if a next police go and tell them that because them build up them lies off a story. If you notice, lies sell. The truth doesn't sell. Lie sell. That's why the media is there. They are liars. So they have to write them story a certain way to make it sell. Right. That's not good.
You feel like your life currently under threat?
Of course.
From
Sure.
foreign or Florida police and
No,
local
not
police.
foreign. Jamaica. That's where the corruption is coming from. That's why I'm here. Me have to run me left my own little country where I love so much, bro. See a politician and police. They don't want to see ghetto youth live. Then take away ghetto youth vision completely. They don't want to see the youth them rise up. They don't want that. If you notice, in the Jamaica right now, you have a lot of Chinese coming in. Where they are coming from?
China.
Jamaica, right. Who rule Jamaica right now? We are not beaten. Who is the Minister of Security?
Horace Strong. Dr. Horace.
And who is the Minister of let me call it. To judge something. You know the judge something there. What them call it? I forgot what them call it. Must have chung in there, must have something chung in there.
Say a priest of them infiltrate we.
Right. So we really get beaten from them both sides, brethren. And them rule we.
Many would say the reason why people from where we're importing workers because a lot of young men don't necessarily want to take up the jobs that they're doing. They want to be gunmen.
We don't need the importance to come here. So we don't need China or Jamaica.
But that is it. What they're saying with the workforce isn't full of capable young people to do the work that is needed. You know, so that is why.
No, because them not pay the youth them. They not pay. All if you not pay, then one people, but China work free, you know. So then come and
we don't know about that, Mr. Whittam. We don't know about the free part.
Them I get paid, them just greedy. Maybe that's the
China
case.
work
Them
free.
want too much.
Yeah. And I mean, starting in like your
take your
level.
money.
Huh? Repeat.
That's what they do. They work cheap.
Yeah.
So when they come and work cheap, you out of job.
But the thing is, you know, at least, I mean, many would say at least the Chinese or the people who come, they start at the low level and they know that is not where they're going to stay forever. They work their way up. So if you're unwilling
Chinese
to work your
don't
way
pay tax
up,
in
you
Jamaica.
can't be expecting.
And they don't pay tax.
Well, depending on, the threshold, you don't pay tax, right? Depending on how much you earn.
And that's wrong. They're supposed to come and build our country.
Then them come and build some roads, right?
Yeah.
No, that's road. That's normal. Road have to build.
Mr. Whitaker, you're saying all he's innocent and you know this a fight against and them a fight out the youths and all of these things. Like, how did he end up in this situation if these are all lies?
As we said from before, it's just a make-up story. And when you want a youth to do certain things and him not walk your path, what do you expect? It's just like politician, them give you 2 guns and you start run off the turf. And if you make one bad move and if you carry a gun come and you don't carry coming, you're dead. You're a dead man. That's why I want all the youth them stop work and stop take these politician money because when you take it, you put yourself in danger.
Right, because who paid the piper is called the shots. Right. So, I mean, if you never put yourself in the situation to be controlled by bad men versus good men, like you wouldn't necessarily end up in a bad situation. Right.
So we not take them things from them.
Right.
So it becomes a problem because you can't rule we now and you can't tell us what to do. Right. So each time them controlling, remember, war bring money. Right. And all these crimes in Jamaica is money making thing.
So let's get to the state of the case right now. Is it that they want him to snitch on people? What's going on now? Like them want
Who
him.
is going to snitch? And he have nobody to snitch on.
How fearful are you of him getting deported?
Yes, returning to Jamaica, yeah.
It's fearful because I know Jamaican situation and how the government is there and what they are doing. Like even one police named Mr. Ellis, one police named Omar Collins, they are working with the system. They are the bad guys behind the table. And I'm not afraid to call their name because they know the truth, especially Mr. Collins. Them police don't like youth.
Wow.
They used to work, I used to work with them, in the intervention, so I know them. They don't like youth. They don't want no unity because they want the crime and violence to continue for they have to have a job.
You said that you're fearful and you just call cops names, but is there a case where, or is there something that could be worked out where Squash could be saved from deportation? Is that something that you guys are working out?
I want to tell you something. When they used to work with them, they tell me that me not have nobody can defend me, That what Omar Collins tell me. So me not have nobody me can go to. So me can't go to Dr. Chang because I fight against me. So me not nobody to talk to. So nobody now go defend the team. So because one of them working as one, bro. So if a police can tell me that, so me not have nobody to defend me again. That means the system is against me.
So is it that you've lost all hope?
I've lost all hope in them. That's why I'm here, bro.
Wow.
Because them want to kill my son. Them want to kill me because they come after my shop to burn down my place and to get rid of me out of my own community. After all the good what I do. That's the wickedness of them.
So how is Mama 6? She's still here in Jamaica. She's not feeling the persecution?
Yeah, she's still in, of course, she's in the persecution. Because that's why you see sometimes she gets terrible. She affected, of course. But because she's a woman now, she does always to keep low.
Okay. So she's not she has no plans to flee Jamaica? Or she wants to flee?
Jamaica. She's staying there.
Okay.
So she don't want to left?
No, she not. It's a woman fearful, She not afraid of nothing,
I can see that from what I see.
She not afraid
So
of
she not
nothing.
afraid.
Wow.
Yeah, she not afraid.
Wow.
That one life we all have, bro, and you lose it for righteousness' sake. Well, lose it.
Right.
But you're saying that you feel like you lose hope now. So how you encourage Squash? How you make him stay hopeful?
Yeah.
Well, I just can't work with the flow. Or with the flow, I can't work with. I don't have no strong hold at Jamaica again. Dr. Shang was one of my main man when I work for him, And he turn against me, I work for him, I'm an indoor agent for him.
Oh, wow. You used to work in politics. Okay.
Yeah, I work for him.
Yeah.
So I know everything what's going on, bro.
Oh, wow. Wow. Wow.
Yeah, I work for him.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, is there a plan? Like, are you talking with lawyers to see if you could work out something with American prosecution to have Squash stay in Florida? Like, even if he's charged, sentenced, whatever the case may be, he is able to stay in Florida and not be deported to Jamaica.
Well, we have all those in place, but we are just waiting on the result. Yeah.
So you too, so you don't have any plans of coming back down here?
Unless them party, Labour right come out of power.
Wow.
Oh, so
Labour right have to demolish out of
So
power.
so you said time come?
Eh?
So you said time come?
Time come.
That is it.
Yeah, man, them have to come out of power too much. Them have to come out of power, bro. Them come and mash up. That's what we study with Labour right. Anytime they come in power, so many ghetto youths die. So many youths die. Me not like them, let me get for 8 Labour right and I work for them.
Wow.
Sir Whitaker, who dare talk to you and we get to overstand that you're overly religious, man. You say you got, before we Paul for do this thing, you say you got a vision that you wanted to share. I give the platform now for share this vision that you say.
Oh, it's a spiritual vision. It's a spiritual connection. All right. First, when I used to go to church, I used to tell myself I want to know who I'm worshiping. Because church failed me to, yeah, you have to know who you worship. This is very serious.
Mm-hmm.
All right. When I'm going to start to go to church, I tell the Lord, said, Father, I want to know who me I worship. Me not want to give him a praise just so. So every morning now, like to get up like 4 o'clock in the morning and start reading my Bible. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Like me start reading from Matthew, Mark, and Luke. And me find out when me stop at Luke, and me find out all these men saying the same thing, but in different ways.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, about Jesus. They are giving the story about
Yeah,
Jesus
different
Christ.
versions. Yeah, yeah,
Right, right.
yeah.
But they are saying it in different ways. And
Yeah.
I put down the Bible. I'm not sleeping or anything. And I just start to meditate upon Christ, the way they did it. They crucified him. That really touched me. If you know, when we start to read, to find out it's the same religious people and kill him. So it touched me. So I sit there, and when I sit there, I saw myself going down into a hole. I'm not sleeping, but I see my spirit like I'm dreaming, but like going down in a hole. I said, no, I'm not sleeping. Where I'm going? And I just see my spirit just gone.
Whew.
When I look, I see my spirit beside me, stand up beside the bed. Because I was laying on the bed reading with the Bible, same way. And my spirit looked at me, just like that, and went off through the door. And when I see my spirit again, it was on a seashore, looking at the sea like I'm wet on the wave coming at my feet. And then I hear a spirit said, Aaron, where do you want to go? Because my name is Aaron, my pet name.
Okay.
Right. And I looked around and said, who's that talking to me? I see no one, but I see a mountain. And I said, yes, that's where I want to go. So I thought myself crossing the river, climbing up the mountain, going up, and I reach at the top of the mountain, at the end of it's like at the end of the world we reach. When I look down, it's depth, darkness there. And I saw a city over there in the midst with a light shining in the city with a rainbow over the city. And then I heard a voice said, Aaron, where do you want to go? And I said, yes, that's where I want to go. And then I see myself go through a gate into the city. Oh my God, that place is so pretty. It have a goldish look. All the floor are golds, everything. And I saw a tree in the city with a man stand up under the tree in fully white, turn backward to me, and I start to go to this man. And I said, he looked resembled for me from backward. So I said, hello, sir. Oh, you favor me, sir? And turn on to me, the man identical to me. Identical to me. I said, sir, oh, you have my ears, you have my nose, you have everything for me. He said, I haven't seen anything yet. And he said, look, listen to my words. Every word that I'm reading, I'm uttering right now is in the Bible. And he said, look. And I look and I saw an altar. And I saw myself go over to the altar and he was standing on the altar. And I look and said, sir. And he said, look. When I look, I see a door open like a chamber. And I see a spirit identical to him, identical to me, everything in his white garment, like he's floating and he's walking on the altar, come stand up right in front of me. And the other one, these two of them stand up side and side now. And I look at the word, because he is the word, which is Christ. And I said, sir. And he said, you still haven't seen anything yet. And he said, look. And I look again. And when I look, this man coming out of this chamber now, the same identical as me, identical as the two spirit, but there are things about him. When he comes through the door, I find myself start to bow down and come up down, shivering. His ear is long as white as wool, touch the ground. His beard is long, white as touch the ground. He have a rod in his hand and he's come right in front of me on the altar. Come stand up. So the three of them in front of me now, with a rod. When I look in his face, him look old and him look young. Right? When we look again, his face start to rotate. I see the black man, the Chinese man, the Indian, every nation in him. And him still not changed. He's that man. He's still old, long beard and everything. Christ there, the spirit is there. And then the word said to me, Aaron, look. And I look behind me and I see a big pool of clear water bridging with a stream, like that run through the road and come right to the pool. Crystal clear, like a crystal in the water. And I look back at him and turn around and look at him. I'm still going down, going up, bro. Shiver, fear. And then I saw the tree man walk go into the light with the rainbow over it. And then I heard silence. The whole place silent. It made drop up in the come up with that death. And then the altar what he was on, I heard language under it, which I could not understand. Language, which I could not understand. And I looked to the light again, and the light, I heard the voice say, Aaron, look to the right. And I look to the right. And then I see my spirit come back into the very room. Look at my body. And then I feel myself like I wake up. I never wake up. Never wake up good. Like me, I fight myself to get up. Because I just come back alive. Now I fight myself to come back, and then I hear the spirit said, Aaron, be still. So I just be still. And then I just feel the release. I come back alive. And I say, no, I just dead a while ago. Where my spirit just go? Because I just there's the reason I just gone. I dead a while ago. I tell myself I'm dead.
No.
I'm come back. And then I hear the spirit said again, done with me yet. And the spirit said, Aaron, read Revelation 6, 9 to 11. You have a Bible there?
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Read it from now. Revelation 6, 9 to 11.
Yeah, it's saying, when he opened the fifth seal, I saw under the altar the souls of those who had been slain because of the word of God and the testimony they had maintained. They called out in a loud voice, how long, sovereign Lord, holy and true, until you judge the inhabitants of the earth and avenge our blood. Each of them was given a white robe, and they were told to wait a little longer until the full number of their fellow servants, their brothers and sisters, were killed, just as they had been.
Right. And I find myself start to cry. I never cried in my whole life, so brother. Never cry, so. And then I heard the spirit come back again and said, Aaron, read Romans 8, 14 to 17. Can you read that for me?
For as many as are led by the Spirit of God, they are the sons of God. For ye have not received the spirit of bondage again to fear, but ye have received the spirit of adoption, whereby we cry, Abba, Father. The Spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit that are the children of God. 17th and last, if children, they're heirs of God, and joint heirs with Christ, if so be that we suffer with him, that we may be glorified together.
Also,
yeah, that's the King James Version, yeah.
Right, Mr. Whittaker, I gotta ask you something. I take offense to it, all right?
Right.
It's just for us make people be clear on something.
Right.
Do you do drugs?
Jokes?
Yeah.
It depends on the jokes.
No, the
drugs. Do you do drugs?
Drugs?
Yes.
No, I don't do drugs, bro.
I
used to. That's long time ago.
What kind of drugs?
I have been through hard drugs. I used to do cocaine,
What?
marijuana.
What?
Yeah.
Damn, Daddy.
That's some time ago.
But you're not doing any of that now.
No.
Cause I don't want nobody out here where you say no and say, yeah man, I cocaine and rare. I don't want that.
That's a long time ago.
Okay.
It's nice to experience all those things. So when you are youth and girls in your youthful days, you do all crops.
So, Mr. Whittaker, what you feel like this vision meant?
Huh?
The vision that you got, what you feel like it meant?
All right, I'm not done with you.
Yeah.
The spirit was upon me same way. I went to my pastor. I went to an elder first that I love so much. He encouraged me in a church. I'm going to tell him the vision I'm going to get. And he look for me good. And tell me, say, they eat late and got me bed. That don't mean nothing.
Right.
The spirit just cut cross against him right there, so. Man, I love him. I love him now, but I don't respect him anymore. Yeah, because he's trying to hide something from me. And when I went to my pastor and tell the pastor, my pastor looked at me good and said, Brother Mitty, I'm going to tell you that God living through that God love. I have gone to university to study to achieve all these, what I get, but you have been chosen. You're a child of God. That pastor never carry nobody in his car. And me see that man start to bring me all around with him. Could the cataleptic that spirit that prophesied to me and to him. Now, him tell me that him have a bad foot. I mean, I pray to God to him. I mean, ask God what wrong with his foot. But God give me a vision about him because God speak true to me to vision. God show me him naked in a classroom with a stick in him and a teach. But he was naked. That's a shame. That's shame. When you are naked, that's shame, bro.
Yes.
You are telling lies.
Uh,
So when me tell him, I show him and tell him, he look at me real good. I say, really, brother Whittaker? I say, yeah, man. So me know self from there, even the church is telling lies. Now, the same pastor, the other week, God was upon me again now. Me sit down in the church and I preach. And the Spirit come to me and say, Aaron, I'm going to use you today. I mean, I look, if he say, really, if I nobody really talk to me. I mean, if nobody really connect to me, so I say, all right, just leave it alone. I mean, look now, I feel, indeed, I just feel a spirit like walk into my brethren. I'm not myself again, and I. I'm feeling me get up, I'm a ball out. Jah! Rastafari! I mean, hear the church get up, everybody say me mad, me crazy, me not eat, me hungry. I mean, hear my voice get up again and say, Jah! Rastafari is the Almighty. Everybody say me mad. But Pastor, no, me no mad. Him have me son, and that time he starts travel with me. And automatically I see most of the women in the church today, Ras. Because God is a Rasta man. And the church is denying the people and fooling the people. So that is a way to reveal. Remember, I asked God more and know who me I worship, and who me I praise. So he reveal himself to me even in the church. The Bible itself cannot lie because the Bible tells us in here long and white as wool. And that is the same man we see. God the Father, the church is teaching about Christ, but they're not teaching about the Father. They're hiding the Father. Because they're afraid to call his name. Rastafari is the Almighty Brethren. The Rastas, they are not wrong. Only one thing they have to need to do is to accept Jesus Christ. They are on the right path.
You share these things with Squash?
Huh?
You share these things with Squash? You tell him these stories?
The visions.
Yeah, you know all these stories. If you read Revelation 22 from 14 to 21, I'm not telling a lie. I cannot take nothing and add to the Bible. And I will never do that. That's why we are blessed. Our blessing come through the voice of singing. All the angels are singers. Right? So you have to know the blessings. That's why you see it come through them. Bobby, him is the blessing. And he share his blessing.
But you say Squash is religious as well?
He is religious.
Okay. Okay.
If you notice him say he's not ready for repent back to Christ yet, he know what he's doing.
So actually, let me read Revelations 22. Actually, you said 22 verse 14.
Yeah, to 21.
Right. So it says, blessed are those who wash their robes, that they may have the right to the tree of life and may go through the gates into the city. Outside are the dogs, those who practice magic arts, the sexually immoral, the murderers, the idolaters, and everyone who loves and practices falsehood. I, Jesus, have sent my angel to give you this testimony for the churches. I am the root and the offspring of David and the bright morning star. The Spirit and the bride say, come. And let the one who hears says, come. Let the one who is thirsty come. Let the one who wishes to take the free gift of water of life, of the water of life.
This is the free gift.
Right. And warn everyone who hears the word of the prophecy of this scroll. If anyone adds anything to them, God would add to that person the plagues described in this scroll. And if anyone takes away the word from this scroll of prophecy, God would take away from that person any share in the tree of life and in the holy city, which are described in this scroll. He who testifies to these things say, yes, I am coming soon. Amen. Come, Lord Jesus. The grace of the Lord Jesus be with God's people.
Us all.
Yeah. Amen.
And that is the city what I went in and see the tree, the rivers and all of that. It's there. And John saw all those. Right. That's the power of love.
Yeah. So you're sharing these visions with us. Is it a warning? What are you what should we take away from these visions?
Mm.
You have nothing to take away.
Okay.
I have nothing to add. It's just to share.
Right.
Mm.
So you don't think it's a warning, a premonition, because
Of
usually
course, it's a
visions.
warning. If you notice, you read Revelation 14.
Mm-hmm.
All who outside are dogs and warmongers, adulteries, and all of that. That means you have to get yourself prepared to go through that gate. There's a city prepared for us, brethren. The Bible not lie. There's a city prepared for us, and I saw the city.
So are you?
Right.
So you think you are right, and you think you're prepared to enter this city? What about your son and your daughters? Are they prepared to enter this city? And are you preparing them to enter this city? If not,
Well, they have know the story. Every man stand on his own boat. I just can bring you to the water. I cannot force you to drink it. All you have to do, there's one thing Christ give us, the commandment.
yeah,
Who don't keep that commandment,
yeah.
you're in trouble.
And you being a religious person, and I mean, you know, you mentioned the 4 sons that passed away due to criminal activity. Like, how do you battle that conflict where you want to maybe condemn them because of course they're bad, the wrongdoings that they're doing, they're murderers, they're, you know, wrongdoers, but versus your fatherly love and of course that religious love of, you know, forgiveness and trying to move forward? Like how you really balance the two feelings that I'm sure you have.
It's normal, you know. Once you put everything to God, God will set you free.
So
you'll
you
have a
forgive your sons?
I forgive everybody,
Okay.
even who rise against me. Dr. Chang, everybody, the police. I learn to forgive people. I don't carry people in my heart, bro. Never. Those are the things that hold us back. You have to forgive him.
True.
You have to learn to forgive, even from the first second that somebody hurt, to forgive him. Forgive, and forget. You will never forget, but you have to forgive and you will release the tension. Don't carry people in your heart, man.
This is true. I think in Panano that Mr. Whittaker run out of time and probably storage space for this recording. But we give thanks. We give thanks for the conversation. We give thanks for you know, reaching out to us, and God bless, you know.
You wanted to say something?
At all times.
You wanted to say something?
Anything else you want to say to, like, because, you know, you're in conversation with us, and anything you want to say, like, to his fans and his supporters out there, well wishers.
All right. That's what I want to know, the public to know. Just keep focus on Christ. There's a true God.
Amen.
And there's a true and living Father. And God the Father is Jah Rastafari. I just want the public to know that the church is lying. Because if you read, you will get understanding. And if you ask the Holy Spirit, he will guide you unto the truth. And if you notice, you read Romans 8, the Spirit cannot lie. Because the Spirit bear witness with our spirit that we are the children of God. So to be a child of God, first you have to acknowledge the commandment. There are commandments. Acknowledge it. And do likewise. And follow on, and then you will see everything that's connect to you.
Yeah.
I think the people them forward for hear about squash, and they will leave with some religious education as well. So give thanks for that.
Right. He is religious. He knows.
Yeah.
And he will, when he comes, he will be singing more about the Almighty. I can tell you that.
Well, he better be.
And
better be.
I'd advise him to.
God is teaching him something right now. Isolate him for him to know himself more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what he does with all the prophets.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
you
if you read,
see what going with
you will have
Cartel
knowledge.
too, right? Yes,
Right. He
yeah.
isolate him for to have knowledge.
Yeah.
That's what God's do. Cartel is God's child. He's God's child.
Yeah.
Don't play with God, you know.
Sure,
Yeah.
and God children, yeah.
Don't play with God. When he's ready for you and put you aside, you will say, boy, you bad things. Even notice nothing bad on the pan 6. It's just a little petty thing, but just to the circumstances that hang over what them paint the picture, it make it look so drag and dangerous. But it's okay, God have it.
Okay. So you're saying just
That's
leave it
it.
up to time, and I guess you be
Leave it to time, and
vindicated.
time will reveal itself, and nature will heal itself.
God on time.
Okay.
And on time indeed.
I mean, I'm sure people will watch this and, they will have their takeaways from it. Many would believe, won't believe, will believe. But again, that's up for the people to decide. But thank you
Yeah,
again
you
for
have the corrupt
sharing.
one going always say bad things. You know what's the bad part of the market?
Yeah.
What's the good side?
Yeah. Dr. Chang is Mr. Whitaker say all these things too.
You know, him will see it and
That's
son.
what I'm a
Him
boy
will
still,
see
I
it.
always forgive him. But if he do good, we always want him to do good to get the youth them together. And he have the power to do that. Yeah, and him have the power to do that.
Give thanks.
I like your spirit. You have a good spirit.
Give thanks.
Just him one?
Yeah, just me.
No, you both. You both have a good spirit.
Actually, God picking in.
Remember Javi too. Yeah.
God picking
Okay,
in.
Zani, let's go.
Yeah, man.
you so much,
Whatever.
yeah,
Give thanks,
man.
though. Give thanks.
And sending our best to everybody.
Yeah,
and,
man.
you know,
I
Yeah,
say my
man,
best
after
to
love
Squash
you
too.
are.
We did almost interview him this year, but
Yeah.
things go on. No?
Never happen.
All right,
Yeah.
when he comes, you will get it. Don't
All
worry.
right.
Right.
Oh, let's see. All right. Give thanks, man. Guidance.
Blessed love, King.
Yeah, man. Bless
Blessed
up.
love. All right, bye.
Bye.
Give thanks.